Let's talk about white balance. You can fix your photos in a snap with these tips. Hi, my name is Vaughn. Take a look at this photo. This is one of the photos I created when I first started. Terrible photo, right? That's why it is very important that you get your white balance correct in camera. Clients need to know that the colors that you are giving them are correct or close to reality. Your goal is not to let bright colors overpower your photos. You have to make sure that the whites and grays stay neutral in your photos. Let's start correcting those photos with the bad tints. Let me give you a few tips on how to fix these photos with bad white balance. I have a bonus secret tip at the end. First tip, use the white balance options in your camera to correct the color temperature. This is the Nikon Z6ii or the Nikon Z Mark II, depending on where you come from in the world. To access this white balance, you have to go to the I button on the back of the camera. And then you have to hit the selection mode inside the camera on the back LCD and go to white balance. And then you will get a list of white balance options. In doing your white balance, you want to start out with the auto white balance. Here are some examples of white balance settings. If you want to get more technical about setting your white balance, you can use Kelvin temperature. Kelvin temperature you can set in camera to get closest to the environment that you're shooting in. The Kelvin temperature can be anywhere from 2000 to 9000 K. Use these white balance tools to help correct your color balance in camera. Let's use these tools to set your white balance. First off is the color checker, the X-Rite color checker. It also has a gray balance card right there. And it has a color boards that you can use to set the colors. All you do is place it by your subject's head and take a picture of it. And then you can put it in Lightroom and it will set the colors for you. Warning, do not touch any of the little modules inside. They're very sensitive. So also this X-Rite color checker is very expensive. So you want to make sure that you're taking extra care of it. Next is the Expo disc. With the Expo disc, you place it over your lens and you shoot from where the subject is and you shoot back towards the light. This is effective in ambient light. Using flash with this is not recommended. You won't get an accurate color balance, white balance. Next, you can use a white balance card. I would recommend this for most events. All you do is set your pre-white balance in your camera, depending on what environment you're in, and each time you change your environment, you use the white balance card to make sure that you have accurate colors. So I would place it here. If you move to another room, take another picture. Then when you get to Lightroom, all you have to do is use the eyedropper tool to get the white balance correct or get close to it. Use the white balance card for mobility. It is easier to carry around than the white balance pad. My secret weapon, a simple napkin. You take a picture of that in your photo, it'll act just like a regular white balance card. Use Lightroom to make any last minute edits to your white balance.